My name is Paul, and on today's episode I'm going to talk about cheat days and weight loss and how having a cheat day or cheat meals can actually be very, very good for your weight loss. Now, a cheat day is a designated day where you stray from your normal eating habits or meal plan. Now, this can be done meal by meal as well, as we'll talk about a bit later on. You may decide to do a day, you may decide to do meals. It really is a personal thing. But the most important thing really, in my opinion, is that cheat days keep you sane. And if you haven't done them before, then take my word for it. But if you try them, you really will feel it. They do keep you sane. A diet that's too strict can make you quit, it can make you snap, it can make you say, no more, this is it, I'm not doing this anymore. So a cheat day can really help you get back on track. Now, in terms of mental satisfaction, a quick break can help you refresh and come back stronger. Okay. Now, if you've been doing your, you've been on your healthy eating for a while, you think, you know, I really would like a little bit of a break here. A cheat meal or a cheat day can really help you relax. Almost put it aside for a second and then get back on track. It can help you restart stronger. And we want to keep going with our long-term thinking. We're thinking, you know, we're going to do this for the rest of our life now on this healthy lifestyle. So saying I'm never going to eat chocolate ever again, that might put a lot of stress on you because you actually like eating chocolate. So I wouldn't suggest necessarily cut it out forever, never do it again. But you may need to do that just to help you keep on track. Okay, have a cheat day, have a cheat meal. Now, if this is good for us and if this is a good thing for us to work into our schedule, then how do we do it? What do we do next? Now, I can't emphasize this enough. You need to write a plan. If you don't write a plan, the cheat days, the cheat meals, they can run away with you and you can end up cheating on yourself and cheating on your cheat days and cheat meals, and it can literally blow your healthy eating lifestyle apart. So you have to write a plan, and I'll come down this to a bit later, you have to stick to it. But within that plan, cheat meals or cheat day, you decide. Try out both. 1 week do cheat meals, 1 week do a cheat day, see how you get on, see how you feel. How you feel is probably the most important thing here because it's about keeping yourself on track. That's what the whole point of this is. 1 day, I would suggest no more than 1 day per week. A cheat day once a week, I struggle to think of anybody I know or I know of that really sticks to their healthy eating on 6 days a week, and 1 day they go for their cheat meal or the cheat day, sorry, on 1 day a week, and it ruins their progress. You know, because if you stick to it 6 days a week very strictly, that 1 day is not going to throw you off so much. And also, it's most probably when you get to that day, say it's a Saturday for example, on Wednesday you might be dying for that cheat day. But by the time it actually comes to Saturday, if you've been sticking to it, you probably get to Saturday and think, actually, I don't know if I really need it that much. You know, there's a whole big mental game that goes along with a lot of the food you're consuming. But you may also decide you want to do several meals per week. If you consume 3 meals on an average day, then that will equal out to you consuming 3 cheat meals in the week. What you want to make sure you do is, the next point here, write down which day, write down which meals. If it's going to be Saturday, keep it as Saturday. If you decide, oh, actually I ate quite healthy on Saturday, oh, I'll make it Sunday, you're messing about with your own plan here that you've written. You've written that plan for a reason. If it's going to be Saturday, stick it as Saturday, okay? And Sunday you start fresh. Again, healthy lifestyle. Or three dinners, for example, you might have. Me, I choose, personally, I do cheat meals. I prefer that to a cheat day. I don't want a whole day of binging on whatever. I prefer cheat meals. Even a cheat meal for me isn't that out there, isn't that far out there away from a healthy meal. But I find for me, just having 3 dinners, being able to say, okay, yeah, tonight's dinner, I'm going to have something. So Wednesday's lunch, I might have something that I wouldn't usually have. It doesn't fit into my eating plan because I count calories, not into my eating plan specifically. Not to say necessarily it's unhealthy. You don't have to exchange it for unhealthy stuff. It may just be an alternative to what you usually eat. But guys, the most important thing here, stick it to the wall. You've made your own rules. Make your own rules. You're going to have 1 day a week. It's going to be Sunday. You're going to have 3 meals per week. It's going to be a lunch and 2 dinners. Once you've written that, stick it to your wall. Follow your own rules. Okay, you've written those rules for a reason to help you stay on track. This is a great tool to use, the cheat days and the cheat meals, because it really can help you stay on track. But if you abuse it, it's going to be your biggest downfall, because you're going to go, well, I didn't really have, that wasn't really a cheat meal because it had, you know, some vegetables in it, so I'll have a cheat meal tomorrow night. and it can be your biggest downfall if you don't use it correctly. So follow these principles, set your own rules, stick it on the wall, and then follow your own rules, okay? So I hope that gives you a little more information about how you can use a cheat day or a cheat meal to your advantage with your weight loss. If you like the video, please give it a like. I'd love it if you could subscribe, but if not, I'll see you on the next episode.